Have you ever noticed that the most powerful revenge doesn't come from anger, shouting, or fighting back? It comes in silence, in the quiet exit of the empath. Empaths are known for their deep capacity for empathy, their ability to understand and share the feelings of others. This makes them natural caregivers, but it also leaves them vulnerable to being taken advantage of. You see, some people will purposely push empaths to their limits, testing their patience and kindness to see just how far they can go. But what happens when those limits are reached? What happens when an empath realizes they've been giving too much of themselves to someone who doesn't care? In the book, The Empath's Guide to Breaking Free, author Dr. Jennifer Ken Wilder talks about the importance of setting boundaries with these types of people. She says that when we allow others to disrespect or abuse our empathy, we are essentially letting them define who we are. That is something an empath can never allow. So when an empath decides to walk away from someone who has abused their kindness, it is not out of spite or a desire for revenge, but out of self-preservation. Yes. Carl Jung once said, "Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves." And for empaths, this understanding runs deeper than most can imagine. An empath gives and gives, listening when no one else will, healing wounds that aren't theirs, carrying emotional weight that was never meant for their shoulders. They become a safe harbor for broken souls. But here lies the tragedy. Those who lean on empaths often mistake kindness for weakness, and they believe the empath will always be there, no matter how much they take, no matter how much they hurt them. Jung also taught that there is a shadow within each of us, the hidden side that protects our boundaries when our light is exploited. For the empath, this shadow is not rage, nor revenge in the traditional sense. It is the quiet walk away. No dramatic goodbyes, no explanations, no second chances, just silence. And that silence is deafening. Because when an empath leaves, they take with them not just their presence, but the emotional refuge they once provided. The person who drained them is left with nothing but the echo of their absence. This is why the empath's quiet exit is the most brutal revenge of all. It forces the other person to face the truth of their own emptiness, without anyone left to soften the blow. Carl Jung understood that true strength lies in individuation, in becoming whole by honoring both our light and our shadow. And for empaths, honoring the shadow means walking away when the giving turns into self-destruction. So remember this: the most powerful revenge is not destruction, it's disappearance. Not in anger, but in silence. Not in cruelty, but in choosing yourself. And when an empath finally does that, that is when the abuser learns the hardest truth of all. They did not lose the empath. They lost themselves because they destroyed the one soul who ever truly cared.